Welcome to today's episode of Spill Your Beans. Are you ready to welcome your host?
Yes, I'm Tanpreet.
I'm Jazz, and what do we have lined up for today?
So today we have the perfect guest. Literally, perfect. What are you doing?
I'm trying to look perfect, I guess.
Yes, okay, you do that. But today we have the perfect guest, and she is Canada's Perfect Woman 2016. Please welcome Karelya.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Before we get started, can you please pronounce your whole name? Because we've had so much
know.
trouble pronouncing your name.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. What does it
Thank
mean?
you. It's actually the name of a city. It was divided during World War II, I believe, and it's in Finland and Russia. So half of it is Finnish, and the other half of it is Russian.
Oh, it's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, we don't have much time today. Should we just not cut to the chase and get to it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first question I'm going to ask is about spirituality and God. What role does that play in your life?
Oh, it's a huge role for me. Yes. I believe in God. I don't go to church or anywhere. I need my time to meditate, to really find that peace within myself.
And how do you meditate?
Listening to music, thinking about life. Just quiet time.
Yeah, just time for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with God, is it a particular religion? Is it just faith? Or like we talked with our team last time,
Yeah.
agnostic is something we thought of. So there's a belief in spirituality, or there's a true, definite God in you?
It's more like for myself, like I grew up Roman Catholic, but as I grew older, with life experiences that changed for me. I still say that I'm Roman Catholic because that's how I was raised, but I feel like I'm more spiritual. I don't want to have a definition that defines me. This is who you are, right?
Yeah.
Really, I'm just a creation of God.
Beautiful. I absolutely like that. That's
I like
kind
that
of how
too.
we were thinking. Now, with community, do you involve yourself with culture, spirituality? Do you go out of your way to make a difference in community?
Well, spirituality, that's something that I just do for myself in my own time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't go to church or like any public places to practice. But I'm very spiritual. I believe in doing good for others. And I think that's the way of practicing your spirituality, helping others.
Can we take an example of how you've helped others? Is this too much on the spot, Hurry?
No,
Okay,
I'm just
all
trying
right,
to
please,
think.
please. That's
Which
okay.
example am I going to
Probably
give
so
you?
many different things, yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Pick one in particular that really, really relates to you and that meant something to you.
Okay, which one? Recently, I was working with Syrian kids. They're refugees. And it was part of my job, but I actually went out of my way to do extra things for them because I feel like it felt great to help them. Like it was an amazing feeling. And I feel so blessed that that was my job. And if it wasn't, I would have volunteered as well. But the fact that I was chosen to do that particular job, it was a blessing.
That's amazing.
How did you get into that? How did
Yeah.
the Syrian?
Well, I'm the youth program coordinator for a multicultural society in Prince George. So that is my job, to work with youth. And they just happened to arrive at the right moment.
Have they shared their experiences with you at all? Like,
Not yet.
I couldn't
Not yet.
imagine that.
Not yet, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
like, oh, wow. Prince George.
Yes, Prince George.
Prince George, all right. What about Prince George? Why did you say that?
Sorry.
Prince George, what's with Prince George? That's home,
Uh,
that's part-time, you're everywhere.
It's home for now,
Okay.
but you never know, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
Any
when
travel plans?
Yes, lots.
Oh.
Lots?
Lots.
Okay, so you're a traveler.
Yes, I am.
Very nice. And you did mention that you used to live in Abbotsford?
Yes, I used to live in Abbotsford. I lived here for about 5 years. I went to Fraser Valley University,
Oh, wow.
and I just feel like Abbotsford is my home.
And we're right here in Abbotsford.
Yes.
That's right.
It's
Well, there's something
great.
about this town. No matter where you go, you always end up back in Abbotsford. I do have
And
to
that's
say.
great. That's great. I love it. Yes.
It is definitely very spiritual town. I mean, very multicultural and diverse. So,
Definitely.
so, yeah.
Yes.
Is there something that you like to share to let our viewers know that we're involved with in community, spirituality wise, something above and beyond, or just in general?
I think it's important to remind yourself to be compassionate. I find that nowadays people are so superficial. They judge you by the way that you look, the things you have. And I think before forming an opinion about someone, you have to really wait, because you don't know what's going on in their lives. You don't know why they act the way they act. They say the things they say. You have to really put yourself into their shoes. And that's a big thing that people are forgetting to do nowadays.
Wow.
That is so true.
I have to agree. Yeah, we were so judgmental right away from the start.
very
So,
true.
okay, I want to make it a little bit fun here.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfection is automatically, or it's something you have to work at?
Honestly, I think that we're all born perfect. I mean, we were created by the hand of God.
Right.
How is that not perfect?
It's very true.
Wow, never looked at it that way. I like how you put that.
Yes.
Okay. So everybody within themselves just has to believe in themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like that. Believe in yourselves. Hey, you guys, there's an example right here. So
And that starts from yourself, everything.
absolutely,
Yeah.
right? Confidence in yourself and going, because I'm sure people would ask, well, how do you label somebody as perfect? Is there such a thing?
No, I don't think so. I think we all have expectations about what we want to be or who we want to be, but really, we are who we are. So just embrace it, right?
Yeah. Self-love. It's all about self-love.
I like how you said that. So you're born perfect just the way you are.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
don't try and be perfect for somebody else.
Exactly,
Be
because
perfect
then
for
you're
you. That's awesome.
you're
Yes.
trying to be something that you're not supposed to be,
Love that.
right?
It's great.
So before we head on to our break, I have a question for you. So before we go, I want to ask you, would you like some coffee or tea?
I think I want tea.
Tea?
Oh.
Okay, so
Thank
she
you.
picked tea.
Oh,
So
darn
when we
it.
get back, we'll get back with you with Karelya and myself and some tea.
We'll be
Yeah.
spilling the beans.
Oh, and spilling the beans.
with Karelya. That's
Yes.
right. Gotcha. Awesome.